Welcome to Unit 2.2. In this unit, we're going to learn all about the if function in Excel. It's a built-in function that Excel provides, and it's referred to as a logical function. Let's try this very simply to begin with. What I want to say here is A1, or if A1 is equal to 1, then I wanted to say equals to 1, otherwise I wanted to say not equal to 1. So let's start this formula. Start with your equal sign, type an I, and once you type the beginning letter, all the functions that start with I drop down. And you can either double click or tab. I'm going to double click here. Once you're there, you can then go to your function, insert function option up here on your next to your formula bar. Let's click there. Okay, let's have a look at the different types of things it's looking for. First, as we discussed in the previous lesson, it's looking for the logical test. In other words, what is the condition? What must it do if that condition is true? And what must it do if that condition is false? So those are the three parts of an if statement. Let's start with the logical test. So if A9, let's click on it, is greater or is equal to 1, okay, and at the moment it's already telling me true. When you do functions, always watch what's going on the right-hand side. If you've done something wrong, you'll probably get an error here. So I can see we're on track here because it's already saying true. Let's click in the next section. What must it say or do if it is true? Let's just put the equals to 1. So if it is equal to 1, I wanted to say equals to 1. Notice how it's already put the equals to 1 in quotations, obviously because it's text. And if it's not met, it's not equal to 1. And click on OK. And as you can see, it says equals to 1. Let's change it to a 2. It will be not equal to 1. So that's the foundation of an if statement. Let's try on this one. In this particular exercise, I want to say if the actual is less than the target, these are sales results for people. So the first salesman's target is 12,500 and he only made 8,900, so he's under target. So if the actual is less than the target, then he's under target, otherwise he's on target. So equals I, click, click, up to our function, insert function. My logical test is if that cell is less than the target, so that's my condition, already it's telling me it's true. What do I want it to do if it is true? Under target. And if false, must mean that the target has been met. Because if it's not less than, it will be more than. And OK. And as you can see, this one is under target. This one's target's been met because the actual is higher than the target. This one is under, and again, this one's actual is higher than the target. So this is the basis of an if statement. You very often have to write many statements into one, many ifs, and it's referred to as a nested if statement, and we're going to cover that in another lesson where we will combine more than one if statement.